So I think one of the exciting developments this year is that we know that last year the big story was really the single agent activity of checkpoint inhibitors, one of the more exciting new approaches to immunotherapy across a broad number of solid tumors. And this year the story is getting more nuanced. So we're still excited about the activity of these agents across a broad number of different tumor types, but the story is getting more interesting. We're talking about combining these agents with other agents for better activity. We're talking about predictive biomarkers that can help us identify who's going to respond. And I think just in general, the story is getting richer and a lot more interesting and heading in a direction that will ultimately benefit a lot more patients.
Oh. Yeah, I think there were several exciting things, but specifically the same kind of combination therapy that's approved in melanoma, a combination of a PD-1 inhibitor and a CTLA-4 inhibitor, two different ways of activating T cells to attack tumor cells. That same combination has now been tested in both non-small cell lung cancer and small cell lung cancer, and we saw really promising results. The non-small cell lung cancer data is very, very preliminary. It was very small numbers of patients that were treated, but these were patients that were treated basically with combination of nivolumab and ipilimumab instead of any chemotherapy. So patients who had never received any chemotherapy or any kind of standard therapy were treated with these agents, and what we saw were response rates that rivaled those of chemotherapy. And in the subset of patients who had high PD-L1 expression, which can be a predictive marker in non-small cell lung cancer, there were very, very high response rates. It was a very small subset, but 12 out of 13 patients with major regressions of their cancers, which was really exciting. And we hope that translates in a larger scale setting, in a randomized setting, to something really meaningful.